Hi and welcome to JK Travels, in case you don't already know this, and if you are keeping up with the video stream, I'm just gonna say it already. Welcome to flight 2 in today's series. Today we are flying on flight 92 from Anchorage to Seattle, so I'm very excited for today's flight. Thank you so much for watching and welcome aboard to JK Travels. Time is now 10:52, a couple of hours later, and a gate change. We're now at gate C2, and as you can see behind me, we are scheduled for an on-time departure, thank God, of 11:55 p.m., boarding time of 11:15 p.m., same Boeing 737-700, so I'm very thankful we're departing on time, hopefully, fingers crossed. And we're at gate C2 today. I'm really excited for today's flight, flight 92 en route to Seattle. Welcome aboard. So our flight did end up coming late and leaving at 12:16, which is about 21 minutes late, but that is kind of understandable because of the flight pattern of today's flight. Coming from Seattle, Sitka, Ketchikan, Juneau, and finally in Anchorage. We did, however, make the connecting flight in Seattle, so we're all good. Down the jet bridge at gate C2 today, our plane is a Boeing 737-700, taking us all the way to Seattle today. Very exciting. There's our aircraft. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing great.
Hi, welcome. Everyone's tired, I know.
Yeah. My seat today is 23A. Checking out the restroom today on the Boeing 737-700. Restroom is very clean, granted, even though this is not the first trip of the aircraft today. Very clean. There's a lit up button that says flush, which is cool. Soap, and here is the water. You can adjust it for temperature too, which is great. And a coat hanger up here. And a little ashtray, which is kind of funny to still see on these aircraft, but there it is. Taking a look at my seat real quick on Alaska's Boeing 737-700. Starting out with the seat pitch. There's the seats at full reclinement. Headrest does go up and down to your liking, and it does extend in and out to act as a pillow, which is great, and I'm definitely going to use on this late night flight. I do have two windows today, which is great. I'm very much loving that. Armrest does go up and down in between the seats, which is great. And now sitting in the seat for the second time today, as it was before, seat is very comfortable. One thing I love about this aircraft in particular is it does have the place to put an electronic device to watch movies or do work or whatever you're doing, which is great, especially because there are no TVs on board Alaska Airlines. Now taking a look at the tray table, great size, especially for the aircraft. I'm really happy with that. There's USB plugs, one there, and a power outlet down here. Place to put something in the seat back pocket here. Plenty of leg room, as I am 5'6", which is great. Once again, two windows. Here's a look out the first one, and here's a look out the second one. That's a look at the seat review on the 737-700. Time is now 12 a.m. and welcome to the next day. Today is September 4th, and we are almost ready to go. Once again, it is 12:01 a.m. and we had a scheduled departure time of 11:55, so we are kind of late getting out here onto the plane, but the plane was late coming in. I'm just thankful we are on it and getting ready to go. So once again, this is Alaska Flight 92 to Seattle. got a Sprite, which they did give me as usual with ice, which was really nice to have even at 12:30 in the morning. The time is now 1:12 a.m. and at long last it's time for me to get some sleep. See you later. Feeling pretty tired. It's now 3:03 a.m. and I need to get some sleep. I am really tired, but I slept great for about 2 hours. So yeah, they just said we are landing in Seattle soon, so that's very exciting, and we will hopefully make our connecting flight to Newark, Liberty International Airport in New York.
Morning to those of you just waking up. We will be landing in Seattle soon, so please bring your seatbelt and tray table up. Make sure bags and larger items, including laptops and tablets with attached keyboards, are completely under the seat in front of you or overhead. As we near the end of this morning's flight, it is now time for the JK score. Starting with the terminal, the main terminal at Ted Stevens International Airport is pretty big and has a lot of stuff that you might want to have in an airport terminal, so 4 out of 5. The seat on this flight was super comfortable and the plane was pretty new, so that was really nice to see, 4 out of 5. Alask Airlines crew are always very nice, but on this flight, particularly at 12 a.m., it was especially nice to see that, 5 out of 5. In-flight entertainment was pretty great, though I did not use it on this flight. I primarily slept. It was still pretty great, 4 out of 5. And for the food, there were some free pretzels and sodas on offer, but that's not a lot in terms of food-wise for this flight, but that's pretty much okay, 4 out of 5. With a total of 21 out of 25 points, especially for a night flight, that's pretty great. I pretty much slept for 2 hours, and while it wasn't the best sleep I've ever gotten on the planet, it was not too bad. Seattle, the local time is 4:18 a.m. Please note the time change. Please keep your seatbelts on. Our pilots will turn off the seatbelt sign when it's safe to get up. Please leave your things where they are until you reach the gate. If your phone is close, you can take it out of airplane mode. For information about connecting flights, check the monitors inside the terminal or use the Alask Airlines mobile app. And folks, on behalf of all of us at Alask Airlines, a proud member of the One World Alliance, it has been our pleasure serving you today. A special thanks to our milestone members. I believe it was wonderful to see you again. To join our award-winning program, visit alaskair.com/milestone. If this is home, welcome home. If you're visiting, we hope you have a wonderful trip. And if you're just passing through, we hope you have safe travels no matter where you go. Thanks again for joining us and have a wonderful morning in Seattle.
Our gate this morning at SeaTac International Airport is gate C9. Once again, this was Alask Airlines Flight 92 from Anchorage, Alaska to SeaTac Seattle Tacoma International Airport in Seattle, Washington.
Please stay clear while flight attendants disarm doors for arrival.
Stepping through the first class section now. Thank you so much. Have a great morning. Stepping into the SeaTac airport now off of the gate. I mean, what a sight. It's really interesting to see how even in an airport there's people just like sleeping everywhere and waiting for their connecting flights, whether that's the next day or in a couple of hours. Thank you so much for watching today's video of Alaska Airlines Flight 92 from Anchorage to Seattle. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this on transit, aviation, and anything else related to transportation in the future, make sure to like and subscribe and look at any of the other videos I posted on this channel. Stay tuned for more on this series and for our flight later today up to Newark Liberty. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jameson. You're watching JK Travels. Stay safe. Have a great day.